Good morning, students. Welcome to my class. Students, in previous two classes we have discussed about the meaning and types of environment and family and relationship. What is our duties and responsibilities towards our family? What is the connection between us and our family members and relatives? All those things we have discussed. So today I will move on to a new topic, that is food making in plants. Food making in plants. So before starting this lesson, I will give a small introduction regarding this. Students, we know that we will be busy from morning to evening. We are doing some certain works. We used to walk, we do exercises, we play, we run. Yes, to do all these activities, we need energy. From where we'll get energy? We get energy from the food, and we have many kinds of food. We have junk food, we have healthy foods. Yes, only healthy foods provides us energy. Okay, so the plants provides food for us. We depends upon plants for food. For example, the vegetables we will get, the fruits we will get, everything from the plants and the trees. So we depends on plants. So how we need energy and food, like that, plants also require energy and food. So we ourselves, we prepare our own food, but in plants nobody is there to provide food. Yes, like that, plants will prepare its own food, means their own food them itself. So that process we are going to learn in this class. So first I will move towards the chlorophyll. I think this is the new word, the new term what you are going to hear. Okay, so why do plants have green leaves? Why do plants have green leaves? Just hold on, students. Students, see, I am having a small plant. See, you can see the leaves are having a green in color. Yes. So why do the plants have green in color? Why can't some other color? Okay. So like how we have hemoglobin in our blood, so like that the plants have chlorophyll. It contains chlorophyll. So because of this reason, so plants have green leaves. So it contains chlorophyll. So this gives the leaves the green in color. It appears green because of the chlorophyll. So only green plants can make food, not every plant. So we have many plants. Yes, for example, we have mushroom. It is also a plant, but it is not in green in color. So plants like mushroom can't able to make their own food because it does not contain a chlorophyll. Okay, only the plants which is green in color, so only those plants can make their own food. Students, the plants will make their own food. The process is called photosynthesis. We used to call photosynthesis. So what is the meaning of photosynthesis? The photosynthesis photo means light. Synthesis means putting together. So what is the meaning of this? So we will move. See, plants prepare their own food by using water, minerals which is available in earth, means in soil, and carbon dioxide from the air, and sunlight from the sun. The green plants prepare their own food by using these things: water, minerals, carbon dioxide, and the sunlight. So this process is going to appear in plants, green plants. So this is called photosynthesis. This process is called photosynthesis. So once again I will tell, the green plants prepare their own food by using water, minerals, carbon dioxide and sunlight. So this process is called photosynthesis. Just hold on, students. You can see a plant right in front of you. So this green color trap the sunlight. The green color leaves will trap the sunlight and also absorb the carbon dioxide from the air. This root will absorb minerals and the water. So once again, water is also having a oxygen content. So this root will absorb the water, and this stem will supply the water and mineral towards the leaf, and the process, the food, while the plant will make a food, the process will appear in plants itself. So it creates its own food called glucose, students. Sugar contain glucose. So it is the main energy, main food for the plants. So while preparing, these leaves releases oxygen to air. So when the photosynthesis process will appear in the plant, so it releases oxygen to air. So it will absorb the carbon dioxide and it releases the oxygen. So this process, the entire food making process in plant is called photosynthesis. Hold on, students. Students, these green leaves and green plants are called food factories for us. The green leaves and green plants are food factories for us. Why it is called food factory? Because most of the fruits and vegetables, the leaves, the stem, where we used to get to fulfill our energy. So all from everything from the leaves and the plants. Just observe here. The fruits what we eat, for example, we have many fruits, even tomato, it is also fruit. The mango, citrus fruits. So everything from the plants. And flower, for example, cauliflower, and we need oil from, we'll extract oil from the sunflower. And the root, we eat radish, turnip, carrot, these are all roots. And the stem, potato, or example for stem. And cabbage, once again it is example for flower. And seeds, groundnut, once again sunflower seeds, we have many seeds, right? See, everything, the fruits, flowers, roots, stem, the seeds, everything we will use to prepare our food. Everything is available only from the green leaves and the green plants. So that's why it is called food factory. We used to call food factory. Okay, students, now I will move towards non-green plants. Non-green plants. Some plants does not have a green in color. Such type of plants are the molds and mushrooms. Molds and the mushrooms. So this appears usually white in color. It appears white in color. Why it appears white in color? Because it does not have a chlorophyll. So these molds and mushrooms usually not having chlorophyll. So it cannot make their own food like green plants. So molds and mushrooms not possible to make their own food. So that's why it is not appear everywhere. So this type of non-green plants appear only in seasons. Especially the monsoon and in the winter we can see mushrooms and molds. Okay, so just have a look. So this is a picture of mushroom. I think students, you people are familiar with mushroom. You may heard, I think. So this non-green plants usually grow in dead animals or decaying plants. Because why it is grow in decaying and in dead animals? Because it needs minerals. The roots will absorb the minerals, and it needs some support to provide food and energy. So that's why it will grow on dead animals and the decaying plants. So these are all. So these two are example for non-green plants. That's all for today's class, students. I hope this class is going to satisfy you. If you have any doubts regarding this, please contact us. So we will clarify your doubts through phone. On the basis of this concept, I will assign some homework. Please stay at home and don't go anywhere. So it's raining outside. So because monsoon is going on, please stay at home. Wear mask. Use sanitizer. Take your parents' help to learn. If you have any doubts, please contact us. Thank you.